Hey guys, and welcome back to Motocapers. Well, as you would have seen by the short that I posted not long ago, there's been some changes on the channel. I no longer have a Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. As much as I loved that bike, I've got myself a new bike and I've stepped up to a Yamaha XSR900. 2022 model. Beautiful bike. I really love it. As much as I did love riding my Royal Enfield, and I will love that bike forever, I just needed a little bit more power than I had. All my friends ride sports bikes, and I thought, well, why not get sports naked? And the deal I got was too good to be true, so I jumped on it. So please come along with me on the channel, even though I'm not on a Royal Enfield anymore. We've still got a real good journey ahead with this bike. There's a few things that I would like to do. As you can see, it's the midnight black version. The previous owner thankfully put on this Kelpie aftermarket seat, so that's an upgrade that was done, and it's made a massive difference with that seat. On the bike is extremely comfortable. There were a lot of complaints with the stock seat and the way it looked with the big hump, that it was really uncomfortable, but this seat is extremely comfortable. You could certainly sit in this for hours and have a great ride. Also, the previous owner placed a tail tidy on, and the tail tidy is great. I absolutely love it. One thing I will be changing though is the OEM indicators to something a little bit more streamlined, and I've got those ordered, so stay tuned. That's coming. Alright, as you can see, there are really no hand holds on the back of the bike, so I've bought some little hand grips that bolt on underneath here, and that's something that I'll be putting on probably later on today. I'll make a video about that, so you should be able to see that if you're interested. Another thing that I'd like to do is, it looks beautiful all black, and then you've got these just conventional aluminium foot pegs. So I'll be changing those foot pegs to some black anodized aluminium foot pegs with a rubber plate on the top that are adjustable. That's a video that will be coming up as well. Underneath there you'll see there's the stock exhaust. That will be changed. So I've got a Kelpie Customs exhaust ordered, and it's black Cerakoted, so beautiful exhaust. That should, one, make the bike run a little better, although it runs fantastic now, but with the shorty exhaust out the side there, it will look fantastic because it's black Cerakoted, and it will also make the bike a little bit louder and therefore a bit safer on the roads, because at the moment the stock exhaust is good, but a little bit too quiet and cars don't really hear you beside them. I'll be changing the engine guards to some black engine guards. I've got those on order. Luckily the previous owner put these Evotech sliders on. I've also got sliders on the rear axle there. And I had some on the front, but I had to remove them because the paddock stands wouldn't work with the sliders on. It's got these fairly nice stock indicators, but again, when I replace the indicators on the rear, I'll replace these front indicators as well. Something a little bit more streamlined. Right, comes standard, guys, with these bar end mirrors, and I quite like them. The visibility from these mirrors is fantastic, so they'll be staying. I have already installed my wireless charger for the quad lock, and that was a very simple process. I can make a video on that if you would like, but you just have to let me know. To hook that up, you have to take the headlamp off. Behind here is where your circuit bundle is, I guess, your bird's nest, and there's a spare umbilical cord in there to hook up power for this USB charger. Right, again, luckily the previous owner installed this Rizoma fuel cap, which is really cool, and I like it a lot. Right, another big upgrade that the previous owner did was replace the stock headlight with this JW speaker LED headlight, and this, I don't know, windshield, I guess you would call it. Love the headlight. Not a big fan of this. I don't think it adds to the look of the bike. So I'll be looking at replacing that with maybe something a little bit more streamlined and gloss rather than matte. So that's something to come in the future. But as you can see, guys, the bike is in absolutely mint condition. It's an absolutely beautiful bike. It really does go well. This bike as well has a blipper up and down, so once you're on the road and moving, there's no need to use a clutch. You can just change your gears up and down without the clutch, which is yeah, really novel, really good way to ride. Alright, so that, guys, is my new bike. Please stay tuned. Beautiful bike. We'll do some upgrades on it and make it look absolutely fantastic. Yeah, follow along. If you like this brief introduction video, guys, please like and subscribe. And I'll get stuck into it now and maybe get those hand grips placed on, so look out for that video as well. Alright, guys, ride safe, be good to one another. Adios.